and dog beats. We be rhyming in the streets. I just got done making people laugh all week, and now we in the studio. My I can't sleep.
Hey. Am I gonna freestyle? I don't know. It's been a long kinda while. I'm doing this off the top. I don't know what to say.
Comedians are like cockroaches, bro. There's so many of us. Like, look at me, bro. I got this podcast. Nobody knows who I am. I was just featured on Canadian national television. You see me roll my eyes. Oh, brother, here we go. So you did go back and watch your other set?
Yeah.
From the other Chopped Cheese?
Yes. Yeah. So I went.
How was it watching your set?
I'm used to it.
Shout outs and salutes to all the comics that are dying right now during the summer. Your guy is the martyr for don't steal jokes. Carlos Mencia, this loser, literally said, I'll take your shit, flip it, remix it, and make it a hit. The new Venom trailer and all these things, I've been noticing the trend of they're all talking about there's a new energy coming. And it's gonna change everything.
Yeah.
And it's gonna destroy the earth.
Yeah.
And we need a hero. Maybe where I am now, which is Canada, is actually just as, if not more ancient than Ethiopia. But now they're listening. What did the just say? The are putting out real information. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unhinged UFC previews and recaps on YouTube. For the first time ever on this podcast, a fighter is calling in.
How was that fight versus what you expected versus how it turned out?
If you remember all the previews and all the fight talks and the lead ups and stuff, I was telling the guy, you know, like, we're gonna put on a war.
Hey yo, it's Black Zeus, the podcast season 5. Welcome to the show where we talk about life, talk about the come up, and sometimes we fight. But in the end, it ain't a thing, cause we ain't trying to be right. We're just old new niggas with another podcast.
It's season 5, episode 19. I'm fucking crushing all this comedy shit. I'm sleeping in my dreams and this is bad. I'm keeping it going and shit. Yo, fuck it, nigga. Start the show.
This is Black Zeus, the podcast season 5.
Yo, I don't know how I topped the first bad freestyle with the worst freestyle. Yo, that was take 2. This is season 5, episode 19. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to Black Zeus, the podcast. Part of me says, let's do this again, but nah. Some of these things just gotta be, we're not all perfect here. Oh my God, that was an awful fucking, let me try and do this again. I'm gonna do this again, all right? One more take, but we're keeping it all in, nigga. I'm talking over the podcast shit.
Welcome to the show where we talk about life, talk about the struggles and sometimes we fight. But in the end, it ain't a thing, cause we ain't gotta be right. We just old new niggas with another podcast. I'm doing take 2, I embarrass my ass. It's Black Zeus, the podcast, niggas. Smoke on the grass. I'm fucking walking tall, bitch. Yo, this is the worst goddamn shit. Why don't you fucking suck my dick, bitch, and do it quick? Yo, this fucking freestyle flow is the worst. It's the epitome of fucking garbage, though.
All right. Okay, this is my chance to fucking redeem myself. I think I just shit my pants. I'm going real slow so I could take my fucking time. If this was on Sway in the morning, nigga, this would cost 99 cents. Motherfucker, I got no sense in my brain. Right now, I feel like I'm Eminem. I'm going with that old school flow like skibbity beep bop doop. No, I'm fucking from Detroit, nigga. What it do though? All right, mom spaghetti and all that horse shit. Whatever, bro. You got 2 bad freestyles to start. What's going on, beautiful people? We don't fuck around over here, bro. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take more. How many takes till Zeus walks out the door? Never, bruh. Never. We're gonna keep fucking up. Check out my new merch. Bitches. Chill. I teamed up with my favorite and the best skate shop in the world. Oh, what? You surprised? This nigga that's always wearing Vans, even though you can't really tell because I'm behind the desk and you can't see my shoes. I'm not an Air Jordans nigga. I'm a Vans nigga. Surprise. Is that a shock to anybody? There's a pine cone on the desk right now. I'm wearing a ring. I got this fucking shit. And I'm constantly dressed in plaid shirts, bruh. This is pure. This is it. I teamed up with my favorite skate shop on earth, the local skate shop, downtown Hamilton, Ontario. And this is the beginning of our merch drops. Like, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Look at this shit. I got, yo, your hats don't have Velcro, you bitch ass niggas. I'm local, bruh. I'm the local comedian. I'm gonna be the first ever rostered comedian with a skate crew. Yeah, that's right. I'm pushing the jokes. I'm not pushing the wood. Pause. Dante's not even in here. I made this nigga laugh 80 times. that was too much for him to handle. It's Black Zeus, the podcast, too hot to handle. What's going on, y'all? We're now officially in June. If it wasn't summer in your mind yet, motherfucker, where the fuck is your mind at? Fuckity fuck turducken. Checking out all the shit. Anyways, this is too much horse shit right off the top. We got a lot to cover this week. Obviously, we're going to get to the UFC recaps. I got so much comedy shit that happened recently. Like, yeah, bro. We'll get into it in a second. Let's obviously promote some shows. If you are watching this on the day that it releases on YouTube, which is Wednesdays, every Wednesday, Black Zeus, the podcast, releases on YouTube anytime after 6 p.m. And if you're listening for the audio, or you're looking out for the audio, or you're hearing out for the audio, why don't I just tell people when the audio comes out instead of saying, you guys waiting for the audio drop? Maybe you're looking for the audio. The audio drops at 6 a.m. on Thursdays, all right? So that's 6 p.m. and after for the video on YouTube, and 6 a.m. the morning after on all your fucking favorite whatever gooby goobers friggin' podcast app of choice. I suck at promoting. Now let's promote some shows. Today, the day that this releases on YouTube, it is the return of Hump Day. I am resurrecting my stoner vape lounge comedy show from the legendary vape lounge days in Toronto. Hump Day, it is an interactive comedy show. It'll be all stoner comedians, stoner games, stoner prizes, stoner jokes, stoner. Shout outs to Young Thug, aka Sexy Red. They're the same person. Don't at me, my nigga. They're the same person. Just type in Young Thug, Sexy Red, and get the picture where they're both side by side, and tell me that woman is not a man named Young Thug. Oh, the nigga went to prison and then all of a sudden Sexy Red careers take off? Okay, I call bullshit. I think when you stand next to Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches, said a friend of mine. Quoting a rapper. Give me a second. I got to drink some water before I spew more of this bullshit. So Hump Day is back. Go check my bio. It's all the links and stuff are right there. If you're in the Toronto area, that will be taking place regularly on Wednesdays out of Planet Paradise. There's a whole stoner market if you're looking to get some wares and goods, you know, your smoker goods. There's a stoner market from 4 to 8 with a bunch of amazing weed vendors. And then the comedy show is starting around 8:15, going to like 9:45, 10 o'clock. Yeah, bro, I'm very excited for that. The most dreaded comedy tour is going to Hamilton, Ontario. We just kicked off the tour, which I will recap here shortly, in Richmond Hill at Joker's Comedy Club. And now we're bringing it to Center for Talking Arts, June 22nd, 8 o'clock. Tickets are available. The link is in my bio. Get them on Eventbrite if you are in the Hamilton area. And Chop Cheese Comedy returns. It's a whole summer series. Myself and Melanin Market present Chop Cheese Comedy Cross with Melanin Market, a summer series out of the Staircase Theater and Cafe, 27 Dundurn Street North in Hamilton, Ontario. The next one is July 6th, and the last one will be August 3rd. The first one was a blast. I had an absolute pleasure. We're going to talk about it once again once we get to the comedy recaps. That's what this whole podcast is about. But just in case you're looking for something to do more so in the Hamilton area, July 6th is the next one. Early bird tickets are available. The link is in my bio, in the YouTube, on whatever platform you're listening to this on my Instagram, aka Black Zeus. It's all through my link tree. You can find all the ticket links out there. And then This has been a cryptic preview. All right, my niggas. This is Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5, episode 19. I can't do this shit alone. Cannot do the shit alone. Cannot do the shit alone. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this nigga in off a freestyle. Oh shit, this is gonna be awful. I'm on a hot streak, nigga. Hand dog beats, nigga, we be rhyming in the streets. I just got done making people laugh all week, and now we in the fucking studio, my nigga. I can't sleep cause I be rocking on this fucking mic, nigga. It's a beat, nigga. Now we fucking rhyming on a beat. You know that we fucking making all the jokes out on the street. We go from the club to club to club to club and make them laugh. Then if we want on your girls, we just fucking make them laugh. And then you fucking looking like trash, nigga. But right now I gotta fucking start the show quicker and quicker. We gotta bring the nigga, the number one producer in the game, and you know his fucking name, my nigga. His name is fucking Dante's in the studio. Hey.
Am I gonna freestyle? I don't know. It's been a long kinda while. I'm doing this off the top. I don't know what to say. This sounds like a soldier beat. Something. I lost the flow. Crumpin'.
I can't make eye contact with you. This is fucking awful, but it's good.
I'm not a rapper.
Yo, keep going.
I grew up in Milton, dog.
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man.
How you living?
Blessed and highly favored.
I can't be the only one doing bad freestyles on the show.
Yeah, that's why you bring me into freestyle.
100%. That was a setup tick and a half. I'm like, wait a second. I got something for this nigga, right? If I had bombed that freestyle, though, it would have been even worse.
If you had
I'm happy that was actually pretty decent.
the third one.
Yeah, no, that was technically the fourth. We didn't get the first one on film. Burn that from the record. How you living, bro?
Blessed and highly favored, my guy.
What's new? What you been up to? What you been watching?
What have I been watching?
It's Dante's Movie Corner, ladies and gentlemen. Every week we catch up with whatever bullshit Dante's been watching. Will this nigga try and get me to watch Chappie again this week?
No.
Stay tuned and find out.
Godzilla -1 is on Netflix.
Godzilla!
So I watched that yesterday.
Again?
Yeah.
How many times is that now?
5.
5 times.
4 times in theaters.
And once on Netflix.
Yes.
4 times in theaters. I
Yeah,
gotta
but
stop.
one of them was in black and white.
Oh my god.
And the first time I went to the theater to watch the black and white version, and they didn't have it, even though on the website they said they did. So I bought a ticket to that.
To the black and white version?
To the black and white version, and that was in colors. And I went and talked to the manager. Yo, this is supposed to be in black and white. It says here on your website. He's like, oh yeah, it does, but it's in color. And then there's this one lady. Is
So
like,
you got a refund?
Yeah, and I got a free ticket.
So you watched it still?
Yeah, I was already there.
Oh my god.
I had to drive all the way to Oakville.
Oh my god. That's like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I'm there, so I was gonna drive back. So I get to watch it for free because they gave me a ticket for the next one.
You watched it 4 times in theaters within the span of what, a month? And a half?
Well, I saw it twice because they did the release in December, right? And that was like a limited release.
All right, fair enough. That's still better than watching all the Marvel movies back to back to back 3 days in a row in a theater. That's still the wildest thing you've told me movie wise. I can't forgive you for that shit.
You don't have to.
I know you enjoyed
I had a
it.
great time.
I know you enjoyed.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
Oh, you mad? You mad? Did you watch that Venom trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Why the fuck am I asking you like we didn't watch it together?
Yeah.
Did you? That's like some fake podcast bullshit. Let me set up a segment.
No,
real
but
quick.
I did watch it. We watched it.
Yeah, we watched that Venom trailer. They on that bullshit.
But I was watching OA as well before we get into it.
I still don't know what the fuck this is. Please don't take 20 minutes to describe it.
I'm not. It's basically
Yo, I talk go gangster. That shit
gangsta,
still
gangsta.
I edited that and that fucking Chappie bit stuck in my head. It's gonna end up making me watch it. I'm pissed. Anyways.
no, so OA or the OA, it's basically
Netflix show, yeah?
It's a Netflix show, Netflix original. I believe
1 season show?
2 seasons.
And it's ended?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't end like they didn't like wrap it up. Like they ended the second season as if there's gonna be a third season.
Okay.
But it just never came back. So I was like, damn, like it was just like it was picking up, but it was just picking up, you know?
Okay. Why'd you bring it up?
Because you asked what I was watching.
Oh, okay. You said before we get into a thing.
Before we get into Venom trailer, I was also watching No Way.
All right.
I saw it before, like a couple years back.
We're done with the OA shit.
It's a good show.
Oh my God.
Just watch it. If you haven't already, if you know, you know.
Who's in it?
Nobody you know.
This all like I actually prefer that. At this point, I like when
Actually,
oh shit.
Have you seen
It's like Jamie Foxx?
No.
Fuck.
Have you seen there's two people that you ever watched The Office?
Yeah.
Who's that? That Phyllis.
Okay. Oh, she's in it.
She's in it.
Interesting. Okay.
And then also, you saw Nope?
This is a sci-fi movie or show?
It's depends on what you think sci-fi is, my
All right.
brother.
See, this is what I said. We don't need to spend 20 minutes.
No,
on
I'm not. I'm just
OA.
saying. Yes, it's not science
I'm
fiction.
over it.
But it's very spiritual. It's very spiritual.
And you said it was like multi-dimensional, like
Consciousness, travel, and all that stuff.
2 seasons. I might check it out. We'll
Yeah.
see. That I have more interest in that than Chappie.
Okay. And so also, you see Nope, right?
Yes.
So the guy that worked at the tech store,
Okay.
the guy that helps him set up the camera, he's
Yeah.
also in it.
Okay. That was a good acting job he did.
Yeah, he's
Nope.
yeah.
Nope was pretty decent.
Nope was sick. I like Nope a lot.
Okay, you pick one, and I know they're not fucking related. Nope or Chappie.
Ooh,
Really?
I like Nope better.
All right. I mean, again, I haven't seen Chappie, so watch me end up loving it anyways.
You would.
Well, yo, you should have told me, bro. Why'd you say like, it's more like, yo.
No, it's like
I'm out. Okay, we're done talking about fucking
he's
Chappie.
not out, guys.
Like I like, you know, like fuck all the mainstream bullshit unless there's like a different route we can take. You know, we're kind of the everybody do your Naruto mudras, my niggas. It's time for the occult corner. It's I just lost all the Christian viewers. What did he say? Damien? No, you know, we like to do the esoteric breakdowns. We like to fucking look past the veil, you know, and break down things and, you know, try and see them for maybe the subliminal messaging that they're trying to throw your way, or, you know,
Let's just say there's more than meets the eye.
yo, did you hear that laugh, bro? Wow. I can't, you're my brother, so I don't even want to fucking, that was crazy. You gave me the fucking Scooby-Doo right there. That was a Scooby-Doo Express. Yo, you broke it down on the tee. You broke down on the tee. This episode is crazy. Yeah, so I've been like, I don't even know how to start, you know, because where the fuck do we even go for the people who don't even really fucks with this kind of esoteric type shit or know about it, you know, all the ancient knowledge.
Well, the way I kind of see it is that all these movies, shows, and stuff, they're all based on something. And it's not just the initial layer that you're watching, right? So if you go deeper and deeper and deeper into like the actual story, you find that there's multiple different stories with that same underlying arcing story in it.
Just like how like the Egyptian gods are the same as the Roman gods, are the same as the Greek gods,
Yes.
are the same as the Norse gods.
Yep.
Like they all kind of the same pantheon, maybe just copy pasted over and over and over again.
Exactly.
And
That's
then all this
basically
shit
it.
ends up pretty much turning into now like comic books and Hollywood movies and
Well, my theory on that is like those pantheons and stuff. Those were that
the
was the Marvel
Romans. Yeah,
comic
exactly. That's the
of
new.
that.
That's the new Roman. That's the new Greek. That's the new Egyptian.
Yeah.
It's like the Hollywood fucking. But it's always like some white dude and some blonde white woman have taken over. They're the new gods that they're trying to project. It's like the new Zeus is like some blonde white bitch.
No, actually,
Who's the Hollywood Zeus?
in the new Percy Jackson,
Oh my god.
the new one, the Disney
black?
Plus, he's black.
No way.
He's Black Zeus.
It's the rise of nigga Zeus. We have come back to the earth at this point in time.
But it's so funny because both his brothers are white.
Dun dun dun. They won't ever just give it to us. all I'm saying is, you know, for me, this whole rabbit hole started when, not really started, but it really got intensified when I just started looking into my own cultural history. My name is Black Zeus. That's my stage name. The reason I chose that, if you haven't seen the jokes already, is because I was born in Greece and both my parents are Ethiopian. So I'm fully Ethiopian. I've been to Greece a bunch, but I haven't been to Ethiopia. And I just started doing some digging, started doing some research and looking into Ethiopia's ancient history, which kind of just led me to the rest of the history, which is all ancient and all tied in together. And maybe where I am now, which is Canada, is actually just as, if not more ancient than Ethiopia. But now they're listening. What did the nigga just say? The niggas are putting out real information. Get the niggas. Yeah, look into your fucking ancestral history. Look into where you live. Look into where you have lived, where your people are, where you'll start to notice that.
How they got there.
Yeah, you'll start to notice that we've been lied to a lot, and it's really not that hard to uncover the lies. And now, especially more than ever, I think this is why all the fucking celebrity and everything, all the distractions are going heavy now, because the truth is really starting to come out.
Yeah, well, it's almost like the way it's like, imagine you're on a boat, right?
Yeah.
And there's like 500 holes in the boat. You can't plug all of them. The water's getting in.
That's try and plug the biggest holes.
It doesn't matter if you're plugging the biggest holes because the ship's going down.
We're sinking.
But the establishment, like, there's so much information out there that you can't, like, they're trying to stamp it out. They're trying to plug these holes in their boat because, you know,
I don't even think they're trying that anymore. Honestly, it just feels like they know they know what time it is.
Yeah, but they're obviously
the
still
distractions,
doing it.
I guess, are the plugs. The distractions are them trying to plug it up, and all the fucking.
The distractions are you trying to make sure that you don't look at what's happening. That's the bread and circus.
Fair enough,
right? Hey, don't look at that the boat is sinking. Look at how we have this cool little flame over here.
That's why even talking about any of this stuff, like we had a really fucking crazy comment on the Diddy video. Who even gives a shit about all these fucking? And to be honest, I carry that same energy.
You do.
So like even that video that we released on the channel where we're talking about Diddy and the people around him, like it was about why we're not talking about Diddy mostly.
Yeah.
And because it's like, yo, we're not gonna sit here and participate in some bullshit where it's like just feeding into the distraction and not actually calling out the people that are creating the distraction.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the allegory of the cave? Are you familiar with that picture?
Bro, Plato's cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm fucking out of that bitch. I'm not even on the surface anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the niggas in the cave, then there's the niggas that are casting shadows onto the walls that the people in the cave see
and think is real.
And think is real. And then there's the people escaping the cave, and then there's the people that have escaped the cave. What I'm trying to tell you right now is I have not only escaped the cave, I'm not even in that picture, bro. I'm not even in that picture. I'm trying to fucking, and I know that sometimes this is my favorite part, is that I know that sometimes I still end up just wandering into the picture. If that makes sense.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Which what I'm trying to say there is I know that I know less than what I know.
Yeah. We don't know.
Yeah,
shit.
correct. But I know what I know, and that's important enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's good enough for me. You know what you know. That's good enough for you.
And tying it back to the Venom. What do they know?
Well, the thing that I've been noticing with all the latest movies and all that shit, like they're going back to like to have a conversation that we talked about off mic. Is like it's why Marvel is fucking going so ham with the quantum. It's the quantum realm and all this quantum mania and all this fucking bullshit. I'm like, yo, you're just talking about metaphysics.
Yep.
Which is the ancient shit that Egyptians were always talking about.
Yep.
Now, what I pieced together with Marvel is, see, like, if you just look, you don't even really have to pay attention that hard to kind of start connecting dots. So Marvel is a company that prides itself on how, like, scientific or accurate their scripts are.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like when they're talking about science in their movies, they have scientists on writing staff.
Yes.
That are verifying
Advisors.
the science.
Yes.
So all these movies are all occult movies. They're all fucking doing witchcraft. They're all doing all this types of fucking ritualistic shit.
Yeah.
that's based off some old shit that they told you is from the devil, but they just now it's just your Marvel. Like if you have melanin, bro, or not even necessarily, if your ancestors were doing any type of fucking shit that they now call as like pagan or voodoo or any type of this shit, which is mysticism, and they just made you believe that they were fucking worshiping like fucking whatever, bro, and doing whatever. Yeah, a lot of those people, sure, but not all of them. Don't let them make you think that your own shit is like satanic, and then they end up just using it on you. It's really
because
fucking,
they are using it, which
Of course.
is the thing, right? So they say don't use it, but they're actively using what they stole.
like I haven't seen any of it, but what's that Scarlet Witch character on fucking Marvel? Like, aren't they going ham with that character right now? And
well, they did. Like she had her
TV show. Was it WandaVision?
WandaVision.
Like that.
But then also Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange.
Let's not even. Doctor Strange is straight up.
Yeah.
Like that first Doctor Strange movie, that scene where he. It's weird, all little shit like this. And yes, obviously it's a fantasy movie, so they're gonna lean into that stuff. You can make that argument. Like, why not lean into that stuff for this? But it's like, why?
Why call it fantasy?
Why call it fantasy, bro? Why spend so much effort making sure that religion spends all these fucking decades and decades and eons drilling it into people's heads that this shit is satanic, and then at the end of the day, y'all been using it and just like releasing it as fucking Marvel experiences or comic books or whatever. Now it's really hitting mainstream, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Star Wars is straight up all occult.
Yeah. I also think one of the reasons why it works is because it's occult, right? Because the occult aspect of Star Wars is what everyone's able to relate to because it's the story that's
because
within
those are
everybody.
real stories.
Yeah.
See,
but real like soul stories.
This is really gentrification of fucking mysticism. You know what I mean? Hollywood is just a gentrification of all ancient mysticism.
Yes.
Because damn near any horror movie, bro. It's really crazy. All these TV shows, you would some of the ones that you wouldn't even think have any reason to be occult are actually some of the most occult. Like obviously you can point to something like American Horror Stories.
Okay.
Like, have you ever seen any of those?
I don't watch horror.
I don't either, but I date women, and women love horror.
You date white women.
No, this was an
Black
Arab
women?
woman that was fucking. Yeah.
She watches
I know
Jinn?
black women that have watched American Horror Story. Yeah, definitely, bro. They live in the West. This is like, bro, if you grew up here, you grew up here.
Yeah.
Most people don't understand. Like, even this conversation is going over most heads. It's like, they're like, what are these fucking... these are like Ghostbusters. It's the Ghostbusters corner on Black Zeus, the podcast. Especially if you're like super religious and stuff. I'm grateful I grew up in traditional Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity and understand the fundamentals of it. And then I'm also grateful that my mind is expanded enough that I was able to understand that the traumas I experienced in my life were actually there to guide me towards like real truth. And the real truth ultimately is that my ancestors weren't pagans. They didn't worship multiple gods. They weren't fucking devil worshippers. And actually all the shit that they believed in has now been warped and twisted and made y'all to believe that it's fucking satanic and evil and shit. Meanwhile, they were only ever preaching that there's one source or one God or whatever the fuck you want to say, just broken up into multiple different aspects because you can't actually define God because that's undefinable, my nigga.
It's outside of definition.
Correct the mundo. So it's like, and then some white dude came by and he's like, by the way, Jesus is the white man and all these people believed in multiple gods and shit. Suck my dick, bro. And then you're going to go and buy fucking Balenciaga and all this fucking weird esoteric bullshit from the people that actually have taken the old stuff because maybe they know the truth that they really are stuck in a cycle and maybe all the other people aren't stuck in a cycle. Stop being so afraid of death, you bitch ass niggas, and understand that this is if we're bro, how is let's say you live 100 years. Let's be kind.
Very kind.
Everybody lives 100 years versus eternally quote unquote dead, which is actually life and death. If you spend more time in one state versus the other. Now, if you're the type of person that believes that once you die, it all fades to black, then my nigga, enjoy nothingness. This is life for you. But,
My take on that is, and I think we had a poll question on this, but like energy never really dies, it just transfers.
Scientifically proven.
Yeah, it doesn't, it just goes from one thing to the next. So like the energy that was me before was already on this path, and then it's going through me as this human being.
Correct.
But then after, it's going to continue moving. You know, nothing's really static, even if it looks static. Like these are all molecules that are still moving, just slower.
Correct. Yeah.
So like, if you think it fades to black, like, I don't know.
And so to really tie this in with Venom and the Star Wars and all that shit, because there's a new Star Wars show starting, The Acolyte. There's a new Venom trailer that just came out. They're bringing back aliens. Bro, if you really understand what the movie Aliens about, it's literally about niggas is aliens, bro. What the fuck have I been saying on this podcast that my homie's been saying? Like, bro, I'm just regurgitating real facts from another niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas is aliens, bro. And you can choose to believe me or not. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But all your sciences, all your fucking religions, all your fucking foundation is built off of other foundations. And if you're too ignorant to go looking at the other foundations, then continue living in ignorance. And please enjoy the cycle. You're on a nice circular loop, my niggas. Enjoy fucking filtering through the moon and coming back through this cheese grater once. The new Venom trailer and all these things, I've been noticing the trend of they're all talking about there's a new energy coming, and it's gonna fucking change everything.
Yeah.
And it's gonna fucking destroy the earth.
Yeah.
And we need a hero. Even Mad Max, them bringing back Furiosa. Like, that's not coincidental that at this point in time that all the biggest tropes in cinema and television are telling you new energy is shifting and the old energy is dying. You either get on board or die with the old shit. That's, enjoy your subconscious programming, my niggas. Enjoy.
Remember that there was that few, like maybe 4 or 5 years where every movie had that one blue beam that like shoots up into the sky.
Well, didn't Transformers just do that on their last one?
Yeah, kind of, but
the beacon to get home.
Yeah, but only the Transformers could see it. The humans couldn't see that.
And let's not forget where the beacon was fucking shot out of Peru. And they used the fucking African girl to discover what the artifact was, which is from the Nubian Empire.
Before pre-Nubian.
Pre-Nubian, sorry.
You obviously didn't watch the movie.
Go fuck yourself. Anyways, let's fucking do comedy recap. I'm over that horse shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is my side bitch to my comedy career, where we break down a week-to-week basis of what I've been up to, give you an honest, in-depth take on what it is to be a comedian in the come up, or on the come up, I guess, this day and age, especially out of Canada. This is entertainment on hard mode because there is no entertainment up here. We don't really value it up here. Everything we value up here is American or outside of here. Canada really has no culture of its own. Our whole cultural identity is other people's cultures amalgamated into one thing. So go figure. I'm a comedian up here. Really maxed out most of the shit I can do. I'm not really caring too much about some of the other stuff I haven't done that I could do. It's time. I'm like a bird, I gotta fly away. I don't know how that song goes, but something fucking Nelly Furtado. What's up, bitch? You still fine, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. She's still fine? She was back in the day. I like a bird. Let's do the comedy recap. Got a bunch of shit to... First of all, shout outs to Ben Miner and my OG Kevin Christopher for bringing me along. We just wrapped up a really fun interview at Sirius XM Canada at the Sirius XM Comedy Club radio station, channel 168. If you have Sirius XM, go check them out. I'm pretty sure you can actually listen to the backlog. It wasn't this previous week. It was like 2 episodes ago. I was on there with Kevin Christopher, Ben Miner, obviously, who's the host, and Keith Pedro, another Toronto OG. And it was literally like I was at the table as a 9th grader with a bunch of 12th graders, you know? And we have a bunch of the footage, so maybe I'll put some of it at the beginning of this episode so you can get a glimpse of what that was like. We definitely will be posting like more of the full thing on the channel soon. Don't know what capacity. I want to maybe put it as a part of the web series that's coming out, or just put it out on its own. We'll figure that out together. But yeah, it's always fun to get on satellite radio and just do something more legit. One of the few legit things that this country has in terms of entertainment and media. And it's just nice to get recognized on a platform like that with the OGs, hearing them talk all fucking old stories and shit.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, walking in on Sirius XM, the company with the dog with the star for an eye as a logo, Sirius Dog Star, talking about esoteric. All these companies flashing it in your face, baby. That company knows where I come from. do, 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 do. Anyways, people are like, what is this fucking niggas talking about? So we did that. Also kicked off the most dreaded comedy tour at the Joker's Comedy Club and Lounge in Richmond Hill. That was Friday, May 31st and June 1st. I was there for the 31st show. The homies were there for the June 1st. It was me, Matt Henry, Adam Adrocatcher, Kevin Christopher, and actually for the Saturday show, they ended up bringing out the absolute legend, Canadian comedy legend, Ronnie Edwards, who's no longer a dreadhead, but this nigga brought his wig. So I heard they had a great time, great audience. Even us for the Friday, because it is summer. May 31st, June 1st, it was the first real nice hot weekend of the summer. And just like indoor activities wherever you are in the world, whenever it gets warm outside, they suffer, you know? So not a full crowd, but the crowd that was there had an absolute blast, and I had a pleasure performing for them. The homies did their thing, man. It was very fun. And now we're bringing that tour to Hamilton, to Center for Talking Arts. Shout outs to Steve at the club. Always a great time going out there to see the homie. I wish I could have seen Ronnie's performance, but obviously I had Chopped Cheese Comedy, the first in the summer series. We shut down the Staircase Theater and Cafe in Hamilton, Ontario on June 1st. It was a whole melanin market featuring some really amazing local talented vendors. They were selling their crafts and wares and art. We had a performance by Jamila B, who's a local musician. Obviously, the Chopped Cheese Comedy portion, shout outs and thank you. Much love to all the comics. My brother, Jesse Singh, Rasha Alfeki, Sugal Ali. We had Tolu, local comic I just met recently, and it was fun. It was fun to see him perform.
Yeah.
And then obviously the boy Dante over here. What was that, your 8th set?
Yeah.
Holy shit. And probably the best I've seen you perform.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, bro.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, Jesse couldn't stop talking about your set.
I know.
Jesse couldn't stop talking about your set. But you shut it down, bro. Like, it's funny because we were watching from the tech booth.
Yeah.
And you still got your nerves about you. Once you get rid of that shit.
How do you know that's not acting?
No, it's not. No, you're nervous like a motherfucker. No comic stands in the darkness.
Dog, everyone was standing in the darkness.
No, nigga. I was moving all around. You can't even tell me I was standing in the back the whole time.
I'll show you the footage.
Damn, I was nervous.
Like I tried to step into the light. You were like
doing this rocking thing.
Yeah, okay. That's just
nerves. It's okay.
I guess that's nerves.
I'm trying to be like,
no. I said I was nervous from. I was joking about the acting, but like I was nervous.
You're getting there, bro.
Yeah.
For 8 sets in, you got a couple really good jokes.
Yes.
Like, it just need a little more polishing.
100%.
You got that one killer joke that you thought you didn't close with, but you did close with. So even subconsciously, you know where to place jokes.
Yeah.
It's funny. I talked to you about it after your set. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, oh, did I close with that?
Dog, because it's, for me, it's like a roller coaster. Like, especially because I'm newer, right?
Yeah.
So like, you're like leading
it's
up
like a dopamine hit.
It's not even like a dopamine hit. Like, afterwards, I'm amped. But like when you go on stage, it just everything happens so quick. I can't even like recall.
That's so funny.
You know what I mean? Like,
but just always remember that you're the only one that knows what's going on, anyways.
I know, but then I don't know because I'm so like, you know.
How did you feel about your performance?
I thought I did good. The material I did was good. I watched my other set. And then I modified it a little bit.
So you did go back and watch your other set?
Yeah.
From the other Chopped Cheese?
Yes. Yeah. So I went.
How was it watching your set?
I'm used to it. I'm used to watching myself.
That's weird.
I've been doing videos for years. Dog.
I guess that makes sense. My friend always says when I say I gotta go edit, he's like, "Wait, you're just gonna go watch yourself, or fucking stare at yourself?"
Yeah,
it's weird to people that don't edit. I guess.
Yeah, I'm used to it. Especially like live.
It's
streaming.
different though when it's comedy. I feel or performing
it's
art.
The same.
I guess once okay, fair enough. It took me a minute to be comfortable listening to my performances.
Yeah,
but you kind of have to, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, and so that's what I did. I went back, I watched it. I added a little bit more to some of the jokes. I took away some other stuff that like I tried to like tag it the first time and it got no. That's like delete.
You definitely cut out words, which is good.
Yeah,
I think there's still a little too much.
I can still trim. I know what you're talking about.
Probably the Walmart bit. Like I feel like you could cut around the funny parts a little more.
You don't understand that. First of all, the Walmart. You see it at Chopped Cheese, but that story, there's so much that I leave out. Like, I'll tell you the story like off camera because it's actually a wild story, but I don't know how to get to that yet. So like,
write it down and then just find all the funniest moments, and then try and just like work through that as a story.
Yeah.
Have you written anything down?
Like jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
You have a joke book?
I have in my phone like a
fair enough. Yeah,
but
I guess it's a modern day.
Well, I do want to get like a notebook and like write it down, but yeah, like just in that particular story, I haven't gotten to the point because first of all, what I thought was going to be funny of that joke is not even the funniest part.
Yeah, no. You didn't even know the first time you told it.
I know.
You're like, why are you guys laughing? That's my favorite part.
Let me get to the joke.
That was my favorite part.
But yeah, so like I'm going to be working on that more. Probably hit up the open mic.
Center for Talking Arts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally was like, yeah, I'm there like every Thursday. I'm like, oh, okay, sick.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to figure something out with that club.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great. That was just great all around. And my favorite thing about Chopped Cheese Comedy is the open forum at the end, bro. Yeah. After all the comics do their sets, all the comics get up on stage together, and we go through whatever's remaining of the audience suggestions based on the theme. This month's theme was sex, love, and relationships, and there was a ton of suggestions.
Yes.
Ranging from like decent to just demon mode. You know what I mean?
Demon mode.
And,
someone said queef in the mouth.
Yeah, queef in the mouth was a suggestion. There's like older ladies in the crowd also.
That's
like, you know
so
what I mean?
funny.
That was the funniest part.
There's a baby too. Like,
yeah, the baby left.
It's for all ages. All ages comedy.
No, don't say that. Don't bring your babies.
But there was like a real like back and forth, which is like also like you're saying one of my favorite parts because it's like there's people in the crowd, they're saying something, and then like the comics respond, and then there's like a whole like a dialogue conversation.
I'm telling you right now, bro, and I have no problem confidently saying this into a microphone. Once more people really catch on to what this concept is, like it's gonna take. Like already every time we've done it in Toronto, and even this first one in Hamilton, the feedback from the audience, they're like, "What the fuck? I've never experienced something like that. That was amazing. I'll be back for the next one."
Yep.
It really is a communal thing, yo. Like I'm lit right now, bro. I'm working on so many things that are just all over the spectrum of comedy. Some community-based stuff, some weed-based stuff, and then some just traditional, like, here's a show with a bunch of comics on a lineup type deal. I got something for everybody. Once again, right now I'm mostly in the Southern Ontario region, but Hump Day is back tonight. The day that this releases on YouTube. Wednesday, June 5th, the return of Hump Day at Planet Paradise. Weed market from 4 to 8 and comedy from 8 to 10. Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets if you haven't already. Free dabs included all night with tickets. This is the Stoner Show. If you were around for the Toronto Vape Lounge Comedy Glory Days, this is for you. We're bringing back the vibes, baby. And I got all my old cue cards from the show. Cue cards, what kind of comedy show was this? Well, it's got interviews. It's got Stoner games and prizes and giveaways. Obviously, the market and all sorts of good shit. We're going to be premiering videos there. All types of fun stuff. I'm very much looking forward to that. That will be the comedy recap for this week. A lot of good comedy stuff. I was at the Corner Comedy Club. I love shouting them out. Shout outs to the Corner Comedy Club. I bookended my entire weekend there. I was there Thursday and Sunday. Sunday was a light crowd. Once again, summertime. So Sunday at 8 o'clock, luckily we had a show. There was about 11, 12 people there. The 10 o'clock unfortunately got canceled. But it's funny because there was like between 6 to 8 people that had tickets or just walked in off the street.
Yeah.
But because they all came in separately, like 2 people came in and then they waited. And then another 2 people came in, but then the other 2 people left. And then 2 people came in, but after the next 2 people had left. So it's like we could have had enough for a show.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was just like not timed enough to where there was enough people in the room at one time. Yeah, bro. Shout outs and salutes to all the comics that are fucking dying right now during the summer. I hope you have a strategy to make it through the drought, and we will see you in the winter. But trying to make it work. I'm very grateful that chopped cheese was what it was, because wow, what a foundation we're building, yo. I'm very excited.
It's really fun too. Like, it's fun.
Like the whole night. We just got to time it a little better too.
Yeah.
Like get the comedy to start a little earlier so that there's a little more time at the end for the chill and the performance. But we're locking it in, yo. That was the first one that we really did it in a different format. And we're building, yo. I'm excited. Plus this new merch. Have I told you guys? I teamed up with my favorite and the best skate shop on this planet, the local skate shop. Literally, you can check them out online. They ship globally. Black Zeus cross with the local skate shop. Your hat doesn't have no fucking Velcro patches on it, you rich. Mine does. You can get one too. Just hit me up, DM, aka Black Zeus, and I'll figure out how to get it to you. Or catch me at a show locally. You know what I'm saying? But we will talk about some comedy news. We haven't really done that lately, but something did come up that Dante showed me that I do want to just briefly talk about. I don't know who these guys are, so I'll let Dante set it up.
Well, I don't know them either, but so basically this guy here, Willie Barcena, is saying, what did we say his name was? What was his name? Oops. Anyway, what's his name? We searched it up. Something Barca or something.
I have no idea.
We pulled it up. Where did it go?
I just told you I don't know the fucking name. I don't know.
Anyways, so he basically, I'll read the caption, but it says, it's not that hard to write your own material. Took this kid on the road with me for years. I hate to do this, but we got to hold people accountable. I don't wish bad on anyone. Everyone makes mistakes. Hope he learns from this and grows. All love. So basically,
wait, he responded. That's the guy right there.
This guy?
Yeah.
No. This is Angel Mendoza.
Oh fuck. Well, never mind.
It's like Barker. Anyways, so he's basically calling him out for stealing his material.
Yeah. We'll play the joke here. Let the people decide.
Yeah. I remember my mom, man. My mom would hit me with a pinche cordón, cabrón, you know? All right, everybody shut the fuck up. I'm gonna bring it back to fucking when you were 9. Quiet.
Click it for a second. So essentially for the people that are listening, it's a Spanish comic. This joke clip dates back to December 2023. It's a classic Spanish premise, okay? It's not a new premise at all.
I mean, I got hit with the cord.
At all. But like, yeah, even black people have versions of this joke. Any ethnicity will have a version of this joke. But what Willie, his name is Willie, yeah?
Yeah, Willie Barcena.
Yeah, what Willie was doing with the joke specifically was he's holding the mic and he ravels up the mic cord like in his hand. He bunches it up like he's going to whip you with it, okay? And then he tells the entire audience to be quiet. It's a big crowd, it sounds like. It sounds like he's in a theater. And he tells everybody, shh, be quiet. I'm going to bring you back to when you were 9 or whatever, but when you were your childhood. And then he cracks the microphone cord like a whip and you can hear it on the mic. So his whole thing about like his whole setup and premise for this, again, not an original joke, but his specific setup and premise for it is shushing the audience, wrapping up the cord in his hand and getting it so quiet in the room that you can hear the cord whipping in the wind. All right. And he's essentially taking everybody on a fucking time machine back to when they were kids. Obviously, all Spanish audience. Now I think they're going to play the other guy's version of the joke.
The old school motherfuckers are like, no me pegues, motherfucker.
My mom will beat my ass, man. Anyone here get their ass beat growing up? Netflix, right? You guys remember this wire? Shh, let's all reminisce. Shh, you guys remember the noise?
Yeah.
Look at all the Latinos. Oh, Renee, stop!
Renee is his name.
Shh. Let's all go back
We
to
don't
our
need to
time.
mention fucking thieves.
There's people that go, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
alright.
my mom was crazy.
So there might even be another joke that he stole, but it's whack to get in this fucking type of writing style, like, because apparently, according to Willie Barneca, or Barcena, who originally wrote the joke, or at least this version of it, he's saying that this guy that stole it, he brought on tour.
Yeah.
So, like, come on, dog. How are you gonna take your OG's fucking joke and then go on Netflix fucking telling OG's joke? Like, obviously he's gonna see it. Obviously he's gonna call you out. We've been through the Carlos Mencia shit, and damn near y'all are all fucking Hispanic, bro. Like, come on, bro. You guys are the guys that fucking. Your guy is the martyr for fucking don't steal jokes. Carlos Mencia, this fucking loser, literally said, I'll take your shit, flip it, remix it, and make it a hit. Like, suck my dick if you have this type of fucking mentality. You got bitch-made mentality. If you... Salutes to Corey Holcomb, bro, because now I really am starting to see why he calling everybody mild. There really are not that many good comics. I don't know either of these guys. I don't know Willie Barcena or the other guy. What was his name? Renee. Like, I don't know who either of them are. Comedians are like cockroaches, bro. There's so many of us. Like, look at me, bro. I got this podcast. Nobody knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? At least they're on Netflix as a joke and shit. But I would hate to be on Netflix as a joke telling somebody else's joke. That's so bitch. Like, you're a fucking weak ass comic. You have no writing skills if that's the case. And the fact that you have to take a premise that is so worn, like, and you can't even have an original take on that yourself. At least whatever, like, yeah, the premise is worn, but Willie had his own take on it, shushing the crowd and cracking the microphone cord like a whip so that everybody hears it.
Yeah.
The guy literally said it almost verbatim and did it all verbatim. Like,
pretty much, yeah.
It was... Nah, bro, you bitch made if you out here fucking copy pasting jokes. Like, you really got nothing to contribute to anything. And ultimately, this is what social media, I think, really helped fucking put a spotlight on, bro. Like, the barrier to entry is so much lower. It's almost non-existent at this point. The one thing I did forget to bring up somehow during the comedy recap, I was just featured on Canadian national television. You see me roll my fucking eyes. Oh, brother, here we go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have finally cracked the national Canadian television circuit, ladies and gentlemen. I have been featured. Not even me. I've been like side featured. I'm like, CBC, which I'm sure even if you're not Canadian, you've heard of. It's like our fucking nationally like government funded cable station. They literally are like shills for the fucking feds. Shout outs to me for going on there and telling jokes about the feds and getting those jokes on the Fed fucking run station. I'm just grateful that of all the jokes they put of me on the TV, it's me making fun of Trudeau and saying he's a piece of garbage. And having the audience agree with me. I'm sure that my bank accounts are being looked at right now, but they'll find pennies, bro. Like, go ahead, fucking, what the fuck? Do you remember when I was talking about this? Because I recapped it when it happened. This happened like about a month ago. I was at Yuck Yucks downtown Toronto, and they were in there filming. It's the show is called The National. It's like you have your nightly news, which is regional, and then CBC's The National is like the national broadcast news. It airs once a week. I think I promoted it last week, but it was supposed to be out last week, and then it got delayed. So I didn't even know that it was on. Then an OG of mine messaged me. He's like, great interview with Mark. I'm like, where the fuck did you see it? He sent me a link. I'm like, oh, damn, I missed the air date. Anyways, they were in Yuck Yucks Toronto doing a feature on Mark Breslin, who's the president, owner. He launched Yuck Yucks all those years ago, which is the national comedy club in Canada. It's where like Norm Macdonald got his start. It's where Jim Carrey got his start. Pretty much like Russell Peters. All the famous Canadian guys got their start here. And what was amazing for me was that all these guys got mentioned, and the only modern Canadian comedian to get fucking mentioned in that thing was me. Not only did I get mentioned, it was pictures of Mark and Norm. It was pictures of Mark and Jim Carrey. And then it was me and Mark. That to me is fire. Yo, give me my visa and get me the fuck out of here, my nigga. This is
and just to add on top of that, they're like, he's talking shit on the prime minister. Let's use that footage.
100%.
So you were keeping it real, and they still put you on there. Like, that's a dub. You didn't steal nobody's jokes.
No, all original shit, all original takes.
Yeah.
I remember, so you can even go back through the podcast. I forget what episode. It would have been at least a month ago now, because that's we recapped it when it happened.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, they were filming, and we'll see if I get on the national or whatever.
Yeah.
So there were multiple comics on that night. And this is not to shit on other people. I'm just telling you, your boy is the man on the stage. If you're trying to watch some funny comedy shit and you've been contemplating, yo, do I go to a show? Do I go to a show? Yo, my nigga, go out to a damn show. This is the interview right here. We'll even show it right now. Click play.
Why are you developing material
That's
just
Mark
gonna
right
sit
there, the
and
owner.
can only be used in clubs? So I find that the comics are more likely to self-censor.
And the whole piece was
than
about
to be
censorship,
censored.
which was kind
Action
of...
campaign season.
Yeah, there's your
just
boy.
Go around campaign, make sure everybody remembers to vote for me, Black Trudeau. What are all the good things I did for this country? Like legalize weed, and that's it. That's it.
Black Zeus.
Yeah,
Black
legalize
Zeus,
weed.
bro. 2024 right there. 2024 till
But you know
infinity.
what, though? If you think about it politically, if you're about the country go, wouldn't you legalize weed first?
Yeah.
See, I'm about to do some shit. Just take this.
And that's the government's worst fear right there. Pause this right now. That's the government's worst fear right there. Is a charismatic black man on the stage talking shit about the feds, and the audience is all white, and they're agreeing and laughing. It's like, oh, we have another nigger.
Yeah.
We have a nigger on our hands. We must take him down. It's like, look, I'm not out here trying to be MLK, my niggas. Go fuck yourselves. I'm not out here leading anybody but myself. That might actually be the key, though. Who knew? Yeah, it was just nice that I got a whole joke in. And again, to wrap up what I was saying, on that podcast when right after this was filmed, I was contemplating in my own mind. I'm like, oh, I guess the national cameras are here. Do I tell my CBC and Trudeau jokes?
Yes.
And then going back, like this didn't take long for me to come to a conclusion, but there was a moment there where I'm like, yo, this could be a really big opportunity. And then I realized, I'm like, big opportunity? Nigga, first of all, this is Canadian entertainment. Nothing is going to happen. Second of all, it's on CBC. Nothing is going to happen for my comedy career. This is just good for me to get my paperwork to get out of here. That's all it's really good for me personally. This is not going to move the needle for me. What I do like, though, is I have it on record, on national television, the owner of the biggest chain bigging me up, and on record saying they have to use me more. Like, we have to get you more work. Da-da-da-da-da. So, like, we'll see.
Should we play that part?
That'll fucking turn into, yeah, this is like a minute or two ahead of this.
Peterson tell him how to do a joke? I don't think so. But it's really gratifying to be able to watch people just try to find their voice and stumble and fall and pick themselves up again and try something a little different. I love that part. And I think over the next year, you will see the number of bookings you get from us improve and expand exponentially. All right? Because I can see what's going on. I don't think you're going to get...
Because I can see what's going on. Whether you want to admit it or not, my nigga, Black Zeus is a top act. Yes, technically, I can only say a top act in Canada. Technically, I can only say Southern Ontario, Ottawa area. Nigga, suck my big black fucking dick. I'm a premium fucking act. I will take my shit everywhere and prove it. No problemo. And thankfully, the stars are aligning, my nigga. The cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dig it. Nigga, I'm Black Machismo up in this bitch, and you can't fuck with a real nigga. Like Corey Holcomb said, bro, most you niggas is mild. There's a rating system, 1 through 5, and find your place on that rating system and fucking stay in your lane. What the fuck, LeVar Ball would like to stay in your lane. I'm not even gonna look back at you. Stay in your lane. You mild asses. It's time to take my talents to South Beach, my nigga. Open up my third eye all the way, and this is what starts happening. Bro, I don't give a fuck. It's over, bruh. Nigga just needs opportunity, and guess what? Nigga knows how to create opportunity at this point. I got my brothers on my side. We all tribaled up. That's it. Go check out that article. Just type in CBC, the National Yucks, and you'll find it's like a 15-minute piece. If you want to, like, bro, Kenny Robinson was featured on it. They got a lot of old footage of like the classic OGs.
Yeah,
bro.
they had. That's what I was. They had Mark. They had Jim Carrey. They had Kenny, and then they have you. Like,
and then they have you, boy.
Like that's what the level you're at. Like these are all the same guys, you know.
All I gotta say is, our partner is gonna shock the world because he is none other than the Shock Master. All right, that was a deep cut wrestling reference for nobody but myself. Dante's like, where's this going? I killed all that momentum. Yeah, bro. Shout outs to everything that's going on. Shout outs to how my fucking foot is curved weird there. It looks like I have a fucking like spaghetti noodle foot. That's crazy. It's just like
You're a little bit weak in the ankles there, buddy.
No, if anything, I'm like double jointed, bro. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
it's like I can just crank my fucking ankle there.
Well, it's because you wear Vans. You have no arch support.
All right.
I know because I have very flat feet, so I can tell.
All right, take this off the screen. Take this off the screen. Yeah, that'll do it for this week's comedy recap and comedy news. Don't steal jokes, you bitch ass niggas. You suck. If you're at that point, then just go fucking do memes and sketches, bro. You're already doing copy paste shit. Just go start a meme account and just fucking repost other people's shit. There's your lane. Stay out of the comedy club. You're not welcome. You're not invited. You're not needed. You're not necessary. You're just taking up space. Fuck that shit. Bum ass nigga had to steal his OG's joke. You're pathetic. You're fucking washed. Fucking weirdos. And then they get bigged up. This is what literally Corey was talking about. They pick up losers and they put them in they take the no talents and they put them in front of y'all. Meanwhile, all the real motherfuckers just out here. You know what I mean? Just doing what we're here to do, which is show up to shows and drop nukes. Just on that stage, bro. Come on now. Probably should have used better wording this day and age, but you know, we're going up to fuck shit up. Anyways, let's do another regular recurring segment that we always do on the podcast here. It is weekly poll results. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the podcast, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, beautiful people. You too can be beautiful people. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the like button, do anything that helps out. You know we're fighting Mr. Algorithm every day. But every Monday on my Instagram social media feed and on the community tab on YouTube, we post an interactive poll question. We leave it up for 24 hours or the whole week on YouTube. You guys vote on it and we discuss the results. This week's poll question was very simple. Not even really a question, just 4 different pictures of seasons. Pick your favorite season, baby. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. And before we get to the results, Dante, how do you vote on this one?
I like spring.
Yeah, spring. I voted spring too, because that's the rebirth. That's the new start of a new cycle.
Yeah, but also I like the rain too.
Really?
Yeah, I like that rain smell. I like lightning storms, like thunderstorms.
It's like, you know what's actually the best? Is like the apex of spring and summer and fall to me.
That transition.
That transition from spring to summer.
But
that transition out from summer to fall.
I actually prefer the transition from winter to spring.
Interesting.
Like I always tell people, like my favorite like temperature is the first time it hits like 15.
Yeah.
You can like take off your winter jacket. You're like, ooh, like it's not, I can drive in a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like
for one day, and then it snows again.
But that one day,
it's the preview.
Yeah. It was like
we had a lot of those too. We had like a whole week of like 20 degrees.
Yeah, back in like March or February.
Yeah, because you know the Earth's doing. But the Earth is opening up its third eye, my niggas. That's what's happening.
But like that temperature,
But officially, you're picking spring?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the same. Let's see what the results are. I would say for the same reason, too. Plus, obviously, the rebirth. I just like seeing everything come into a new...
Yeah, it's the real new year.
Correct. It's the actual real new year. And if you want to look into... Like, again, going back to even earlier conversation, Ethiopia still on a 13th month calendar. What's up? We're actually right now in the year like 2017 over there because they refuse to do all this fucking... the Gregorian calendar bullshit. You can look into that on your own. But they run the natural 13th month cycle. And if you're like 13 months, what the fuck is going on? Well, look into it, bro. What the fuck? It's out there for you. Stop living the surface life. You know what I'm saying? Look a little bit deeper. Deeper! That's a deep
Is that
cut.
wrestler?
No.
Oh.
That was Eat the Poo Poo. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
God. What are these memes?
You've never seen Eat the Poo Poo?
No.
It's hello, my name is Dr. Reverend Martin Sempa. I'm here on the capacity, the legality of homosexuality in the country of Uganda.
Disgusting, and we will not stand.
I
for
would
this.
like to ask Barack Obama, would he like to bring as a human right to eat the poo poo of our children? Bro, I know that almost verbatim. It's like they like the, and this is one of the practices homosexual. Happy Pride Month, gays. This is one of the practices homosexuals like to do in the privacy of their own bedroom. One of the 6 practices they have is called anal licking. Where the one person licks the man's anus like this, and then the other guy says, "Like ice cream?" Yes, like ice cream. Like, and then he goes like, he says, "Bro,
This is a sickness.
yeah, this is a sickness. We do not want it, and it is deviant. This is a sickness, and get out, bro." After he says all this crazy shit, then he's like, "Oh, this is a parental guidance moment. All the children, that child can be moved out." After he says all this shit, then they kick the kid out, and then he pulls out this laptop. He's like, they have a sex practice they call fisting, where a man inserts his hand into the other man's anus all the way, and it is painful, but they take drugs to enjoy it. Eat the poo-poo of our children!
So, anyways, the results.
Everybody's favorite season, ladies and gentlemen. 12% said spring, 59% said summer, 24% said fall, 6% said winter, the 6% white for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe an Asian. I doubt it. What's up, Brads and Chadleys? Brads and Chadleys?
I don't know what that is.
What's up, Brads and Chads? That's probably it.
Brads and Chadleys.
I combined
Bradleys and Chads.
Yeah, exactly. I said Bradley's and Chad together, which is Chadley.
Brads and Chadleys. Oh my goodness.
It's Brads and Chads. Get away from those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a few results on the YouTube, so let's check out that. We had 8 votes. So once again, thank you to the people that are voting on the community tab. Keep an eye out on the community tab for the votes. Get active. Help us build the channel. We need your help. We can't build without you. Because it's not building if it's just us. Then it's just us sitting in a space. 8 votes. 38% said spring. 13 summer, 38 spring, 13. Yo,
That's interesting.
very interesting. So obviously spring and fall, and then summer and winter on the back burner, but everything was dead even between.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that. I like that. You notice that it always kind of does that on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Because it's not enough.
It's not a big enough sample size.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you for hitting like, whoever hit like. And let's wrap this episode up with, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the UFC 302 results. Ladies and gentlemen, this pay-per-view has been ranked one of the most boring pay-per-views in the most recent memory. It was out of New Jersey. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Let's recap this bitch right now and get the fuck on out of this hot studio. UFC 302 just happened, and boy howdy, was it a stinker. Me and Dante weren't able to watch the whole event. We were at Chop Cheese Comedy, obviously, because they were both on June 1st, but we did manage to sneak off into a bar and catch the end of the pay-per-view after the Chop Cheese Comedy show ended. Let's start with the prelims and work our way through. Any of these surprise you? Early prelims, obviously.
This one surprised me.
Win by
Perez. I picked Jocelyn Edwards.
Okay. Yeah, you did. I remember that.
This
Mickey Gall lost. You picked Mickey too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Why would I pick Mickey Gall? I said this guy's.
You picked Mickey, and then I'm like, that's the guy that beat CM Punk, right?
I did not.
That's not even a stat.
That's why I didn't pick him.
All right. Well, I got to go back and listen to that now.
Yeah, I didn't pick him.
I feel like you picked Mickey Gall.
I would never pick Mickey Gall.
Okay, fair enough. I would never pick Mickey Gall's Summer crying right now. Nobody even knows those guys. How did I even see this video? My algorithm's fucking with me today. Phil Rowe versus Jake Matthews. I don't know who either of those guys are.
I know these guys.
And Grant Dawson.
This is pretty good.
Jailton.
Yeah, submission. Remember I said this?
And shout out to the guy in the comments that said Jailton's a good fighter. I hope you won some money on that.
He's a good fighter.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said, damn, the nigga's name is Jailton, and he's a nigga from Brazil.
Yep.
Not a good look.
He said this nigga's name.
Oh, he's number 1 ranked, though.
Where do you see that?
Is that 7?
That's a 7.
Oof.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the fucking optometrist. That's 7 and is really close to the 1. Look at the one underneath. That was a 1-round fight.
It ended in the first round.
Damn.
Submission.
Damn. Way to go, Jailton, bro. I know where you learned those skills. Jail. All right. I shouldn't be doing that. There's white people listening. Cesar Almeida versus Roman Kopilov.
Yep. I picked this one correctly.
You did.
Yep.
The dude that looks like he's from Maya.
From where?
He looks Mayan.
This guy?
No, nigga, the other
this
guy.
This guy looks Mayan?
Yeah. I know he's not. He's Russian. Remember I said this last week?
I don't remember that.
Whatever, bro. He looks like Samoan-ish.
So wait, which I got... The only one I got wrong was this one. I got this one right. I know you said I picked y'all, but I would never.
I keep telling y'all, bro, if you're trying to make some money, listen to the boy Dante. He knows what's up, even though sometimes he lies.
Male. And you fuck pussy.
Trying to make some money. You heterosexual male.
I got this one right. I got this one right. What,
Randy.
Rude what?
Yo, can you say the fucking names? You're pissing me off.
Randy Rude Boy Brown.
I got this one. I got this one. There's people listening, you bitch. They're not seeing this.
My bad.
Yeah, but last week you yelled at me because I was getting on you about it. You're like, I'm going to.
Yeah, but that time
you weren't going to, bro.
I literally was. I said, this one's good. And then I was like, so the first, and then you're like, yo, say the names.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unhinged UFC previews and recaps on YouTube.
Kevin Holland
Shout out
versus
to Kevin Holland. Was he even loud during that? We did watch that fight. Was he even chirping during that? Did he have time to chirp?
No, because he got dropped.
Yeah, he got fucking dropped.
And this is the first round. And I said he could win by submission. I did say that.
Good for Kevin, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously,
let's say Chuck.
Chuck. Oof. It's a fucking nightmare. Performance of the night went to Holland? Interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming Islam.
Yes. They got fight of the night.
Okay. Islam won 100 grand though.
Yes.
So what was it? What did he get? Fight of the night and performance of the night.
Yeah. Okay. So they both got performance of the night.
Damn, bro. Let's get through the fucking co-main before we get there.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Secret Juice Paulo Costa, what the fuck is going on, bro? Ever since you called it.
I did.
Ever since Izzy humped him, bro.
He lost the sauce.
He lost the secret. The secret juice was squeezed out of him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He just doesn't got it.
They were even saying it on commentary.
Bro. I don't know if did you see Paulo Costa before that fight?
Yeah, bro. He was a beast. He was knocking motherfuckers out.
Bro, and he was just walking them down.
But he was bigger too. What happened? He got injured. He got humped. He got injured.
He got mentally humped. His mental health went way down. Like, dude has PTSD.
People were saying that Izzy fucks dogs. The dog that he fucked is Paulo. Because he did hump him like a dog, bro.
Dog is so funny.
Paulo was on all fours. That was not a good sight.
He knocked him out.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh
brother.
no, bro. That was disgraceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he got injured, and then he lost all that weight, or I guess he just got more cut.
I guess so.
Whatever the fuck, but he just hasn't been the same, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He's ranked number 7 also, huh? Sean Strickland obviously going back for the title fight.
Maybe.
Okay, if he doesn't, because wait, it's a perfect setup. Because Izzy's fighting Duplessis, no?
Yes, well, exactly.
So that's a perfect setup. Either one of those winners is perfect for Sean because he has the loss to one and the win over the other.
Yep.
And it was like people were saying, you know, he almost didn't lose to Duplessis.
Yeah, like that was a close fight. It could have gone either way.
That was a close fight because it was a decision. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was split decision.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, actually, so we were able to line up this week to talk about his win, fresh off of his win at UFC 302. Ladies and gentlemen, on the line right now. Let me just make sure I got him on the line. We have a special for the first time ever on this podcast. A fighter is calling in. We are now the MMA Hour with Black Zeus and Dante. And that was just a joke. Don't sue us, Ariel Hawani. We're not the MMA Hour. But we getting a phone call right now. I just messaged him, so he should be calling in any second now. From the winner of the co-main event of UFC 302, Sean Strickland. I'll be letting Dante field any questions to Sean. Anything you want to ask the guy, he should be calling in any second now. All right, it's coming through right now. So I'm not the pro expert here. Dante is, so I'll let him field all the questions and talk to the pros. I'm just here to enjoy. But Sean Strickland, what's going on, my guy? Hey, yeah, man, what's going on, bro? Yeah, you know, I'm not even really sore after that fight, man. That fight was fucking horseshit, bro. I just want to apologize to the fans before I get into any of this. But yeah, what the fuck are you guys saying, bro? Like, shout outs to the podcast. Shout outs to Dante. You guys are some cool black guys. Thanks for having me on. You know, I'm Deshaun. And fucking no liberal tards and shit. But yeah, what's going on, guys?
How was that fight versus what you expected versus how it turned out?
Well, if you remember all the previews and all the fucking fight talks and the lead ups and stuff, I was telling the guy, you know, like we're going to put on a fucking war. Every time I put on a fight, I don't expect to go out there and put on a snooze fest. But that's exactly what this... Like, it's almost like the guy's a fucking libtard, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the guy just fucking voted for Biden or some shit. Like, he said he was out there for Americans and for Mexicans or whatever. Bro, you were out there for boring. Fucking, at least I got a win in front of Trump, you know? Like, that was kind of fucking cool. And I got to fucking get back to the belt. I think I'm going to get back to the belt, but it was cool to see Trump there.
Well, I actually wanted to ask you about that. Like, because Trump was in the audience, did that make you want to fight harder for Trump? Did you want to go for the knockout? Like... You know, you want to impress your boy. Like, what happened?
Well, obviously, if you know me, man, if you're a fan of me, you know I bleed red, white, and blue. And you know I got a new dog. I'm not depressed, though. But just having Trump there, I don't know if it was extra motivating. It was just a classic American moment in my eyes, you know? Like, it was almost like a bald eagle could have landed and perched on my arm right then and there. And I could have just ended my life with my dog. But no, man, like, fuck, I got to get back to the belt. I got robbed in Canada. I went up to that fucking liberal cuck country. That all the stupid fucking press up there, all they wanted to ask me was gay questions. And I was the fucking champ, man. Like, I didn't have time for all that bullshit. I wish Trump was there to support me then. But, you know, he wouldn't have been allowed across the border for sure. All those, I bet you, what was Trudeau, like painting his nails that night or something? He was telling people to avoid the fucking events. But yeah, man, it was cool to see Trump. Obviously, I had to hop on and get a picture with him right away. Because who knows, the man might go to jail. I don't think so. Whatever they're doing to Trump is a pure fucking travesty, bro. But yeah, I just want to get back to my belt. Whether the fake African fucking Duplessis or the fake Chinaman fucking Israel Adesanya, I don't give a fuck who I face, bro. I got a new dog. I'm not depressed. I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go. Thanks to all the fans, man. I just want to say thank you to the fans. You gave me the best life. I'm set financially. You know, like, I never expected this life. I got a great girl with me. Maybe she'll be my wife. But yeah, man, I got to go do Ariel Hawani's podcast now. That fucking libtard cuck. I got to go fucking shit talk him, though. But, yo, shout outs to you, Dantes. Yo, keep up the predictions and all that fucking horseshit, man. And, yeah, shout outs to Black Zeus, bro. Yeah, keep that shit going, guys. I'll probably talk to you guys on the next one. But, yeah, vote fucking Trump, man. You know, keep the libtards out of fucking office, man. The fucking life is already hard enough as it is, bro. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. All right, Sean Strickland, everybody. That was fire. Our first real connect in the MMA space.
Yeah.
We'll see what that lands. Maybe we can get other stars in the future, bro.
Yeah.
He might have just closed the door to get Izzy in here, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll try. But that brings us to the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of wherever the fuck he's from. Well, the Bayou.
Yeah, Lafayette.
Fighting out of Lafayette, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. And his opponent, this man is what the fuck is he?
What?
What's like his main fighting style?
Sambo.
This man is a racist fighting style.
Racist?
Is Sambo. Sambo and Sambo, pretty close.
What's Sambo?
Really?
Yeah, what is it?
Sambo's like the black face with the big lips and the fucking mammy. Remember what Drake did? His blackface image? That's Sambo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You black ass. you black ass. Fighting out of Dagestan or wherever the fuck. Fighting out of...
That's where he's from. Makhachkala, Russia.
Whatever, bro. You're too much of a nerd with this shit.
But he trains in Dagestan. Well, yeah.
The number one, God number one, brother. I don't tap like chicken. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier for the light heavyweight title. Oh, damn, I did it again.
You did.
I did it again, bro. For the lightweight title, I'm a casual pro. He's the pro. What a fight.
What a fight.
I don't think anybody was expecting that from Dustin.
Yes.
You were expecting that level of takedown defense and ground defense. You were expecting a 5-round fight?
No, I was not expecting a 5-round fight. I will say I said maybe 2-3 rounds tops.
Because that's what Khabib gave him.
That's what I just figured. If
fair enough.
People say Islam is better than Khabib, he should have done it quicker. But Dustin put up a great fight. It seems like he did a lot of wrestling practice.
So much so. Who is he training with?
Mateus Gamrot.
Gamrot, that's it. Yeah, I know by last name.
Yeah, Gamrot.
This nigga knows the first names, bro. I'm telling you, bet off this nigga's fucking shit. And Gamrot's a beast on the mat, no?
Yeah, he beat Arman.
Sarukian?
Yeah.
And Sarukian is the one that fucking
beat Charles Oliveira.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who's the one that beat Islam?
I don't even know if he's in the UFC anymore.
I was gonna say, is he still active?
No, but he got.
They need to bring that guy back, bro.
Yeah, like Alex Pereira. Like, I'm coming for the belt. I can knock you out again.
Like, he's not in a bar right now being motivated by all this shit.
I beat that guy.
I beat that guy one time.
He is Brazilian too.
Oh my God. Charlie Olives, bro. Get him in a camp.
Great fight.
What an amazing fight, bro.
Yeah.
Dustin is an absolute legend, bro.
Yeah, he's got dog in him for sure. Same with Islam. Like
of course. Islam fucking bro. The move that Islam did.
Yeah.
Swinging his foot out. I've never seen that before. Yeah. Like, that is fighter IQ like a motherfucker.
But this is the thing. Like, you could do all the wrestling training.
Yeah. And you'll never come across that in training.
You'll never even see that move, bro.
No, because is that even a real move?
It is.
That is?
Yeah.
Because to me, he just like, that's just situational awareness.
Yeah, but he trains that.
You think so?
100%.
You think he trains to swing people wildly?
Bro, he has this move, and it's a viral move. It's called a Russian tie snap.
Yeah.
Right? Where basically they have them in a clinch, right? And okay, so like when
from the tie clinch?
Kind of from the tie clinch, but like lower. So like as if he's going for like a single leg, right?
Okay.
So like real low, like wrestling low, right?
Yeah.
And what he'll do is he'll grab your arm and swing it underneath how he swung the leg. And then when he swings your arm, you fly over.
And then he just catches you in a choke?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
bro.
that
camp is scary.
I could pull it up. It's a...
all right, fine.
We'll go here. Russian...
Shout outs to definitely he didn't expect Dustin to give him that type of a fight. Bro, by the end of the fight, Islam looked more banged up.
Well, I will say,
I mute it though. So
yeah, he looked
so
more
you can just play
banged
while
up.
we talk.
Because Dustin landed like
Just play
those
while we
crazy
talk.
elbows. You know what I mean? Like he landed those elbows that were super efficient.
What is he like practicing this on a teenager? Like what's going on?
Yeah, those are
Oh, youth camp.
that's DC's wrestling team,
Oh, interesting. Okay,
right? So like they get to wrestle with like the Dagestan
the best
guys.
of the best.
So like he's just like Islam's just messing around with this kid, but like watch what he does.
Wow. He's like, no
I
way.
was like, yo,
oh, I've seen this.
yeah, he's like, yo, get that. Like,
That's a move and a half. Yeah, that's exactly what he did to his leg.
exactly.
Grabbed his leg, fucking swung him.
Swung him off.
Dustin has definitely not seen that in the octagon before.
Exactly. No one has. Like,
No.
I think, like, you have to.
You think they have a lot of those moves that people haven't seen?
Yes. 100%. And they don't show them because most of the time they don't have to.
Yeah, true.
Notice he only
got
pulled-
taken to the foot. Yeah.
He only pulled it out in the
when you
fifth
go to the
round.
deep end, bro. When you go to the
Exactly.
deep end.
But he's got that next level. So you did all those 8 weeks with Gamrot. You're training single leg takedowns, double leg takedowns. But you don't fucking practice for the Mahakchalas fucking
I would love
leg
to know what's
swing.
going on like in the mind of a fighter, like when that is happening, when you're being tested in a way that you haven't been in a while, or if ever.
Well, I personally think Islam has been tested to that level
Yeah.
in his camp. Those guys train hard. They don't cut each other up the way he was cut up, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
But bro, imagine you train with Khabib
Yeah, I know.
every day. You're going every day is deep waters.
True. And then he brings out the bear.
Exactly.
Um,
But Dustin,
do you want to see him retire? Obviously, it's his choice and all that stuff. Obviously.
Okay.
Did you see that Volkanovski called him out? Said that they could have a banger together.
They could, but it doesn't make sense for Dustin at this point.
I know.
And that's basically
That's what he was saying too. If he's not fighting for the belt, what's the point?
What's the
Ultimately, like that is the truth.
yeah, because if anything, you're just gonna take more damage than what you need to. I'm on the side, take the least amount of damage as you can. You know,
He took a lot of damage, bro.
He took
He's
a
been
lot
in
of damage,
wars,
bro. He
wars,
broke
wars.
his nose that fight, and his knee was messed up.
Tore something.
His ACL, something. But
Something.
if he already had the Conor fight 3 times, not that many people get like he got paid off those fights.
Yeah.
He had those wars with Eddie Alvarez. He fought Khabib. He fought Oliveira.
He shattered Connor's leg.
Yes. Well, he shattered his own leg, but yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So like he's fought the who's who. He didn't win, but he fought it. He put up a great effort. If this
He
is
did everything but get the title.
exactly.
But the thing of it is that he's still so competitive that he's that close with the greatest of the greats. And the people that he's had to face for the title, like
Yeah.
Islam, Charlie,
And
who's
Khabib.
Just bad timing for him.
Well, that's
Just bad timing.
that's
for,
the thing with the sport. It's like, DC would have been light heavyweight champ if John Jones didn't exist.
He was because John Jones did coke.
Well, exactly. So he did. Eventually he did. But that's because John Jones is his own worst enemy. Khabib is never going to be his own worst enemy. That's why he beat everybody.
Correct. He beat everybody because of this.
Exactly.
Number one, brother. That was UFC 302. Got saved at the end. Shout outs to Dustin Poirier and Islam Makhachev. Shout outs to Islam. Dude, that made Islam look like a beast.
Yeah.
And Islam needed a fight like that.
Yes.
Because too many people, like if he had just like done what they do regularly and just fucking tapped him in like 2 or 3 rounds and no real competition, people would be not questioning Islam's toughness and stuff because you can't.
Yeah.
But they would just, I think he was on the cusp of being called a boring fighter and all this shit.
No, I think what they do is because they're like, oh, well, he didn't fight anybody. He didn't fight nobody with like real.
That's a lie. He fought Charlie Olives. Bro.
Exactly. But because he finished him so quick, people forget about that.
That's a plus in fighting, like to me.
Of course
Like,
it is.
bro, you neutralized one of the toughest threats in the whole division.
He beat
in our-
Volkanovski and didn't even take one punch in that fight. He kicked him in the head.
Yeah.
And ended.
And like didn't even get the whole kick.
He got enough of the kick.
No, obviously,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. There was enough power in that kick
Yeah.
that he didn't even get the whole kick, and it still took him down.
Yeah.
And then that fucking just the punch to end it. Next event, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, I'll be fighting the man Michael Chandler. We'll be fighting Michael Chandler in Dublin, Ireland, and fucking in doobly-doo-doo-doo. Where are they fighting? In Vegas?
Somewhere, I don't know.
I think it's Vegas. And we'll be fighting in the Logitech. Hello, it's me, Conor McGregor. I'll be doing the McGregor. Oh, bro, wait a second. Before UFC 303, holy fuck. Fuck. We don't even talk about fight nights, but we'll have to preview that. Whitaker versus Chimaev. Yeah!
We have to save that for next week.
Play the whole fucking UFC theme song right now. No, don't, bro. Fuck this shit. No, we're wrapping it up. But what's their final words for the people? Don't even play it. We'll get fucking. I'm done dealing with fucking YouTube.
Any last words?
Like quickly, because we're running out of fucking memory space.
Nah, no last words. You know, it was fun.
All right, where can the people find you?
You can find me online at Shay Dante, CheZDANTE. Follow your boy.
I'm AKA Black Zeus. You know what it is. Follow me Instagram, TikTok, X, whatever. Mainly here. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes, leave a comment. Tune in next week. Tune in all throughout the week. Comedy clips all throughout the week. New clips every day, practically. We're really building up the channel, and I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you to all 550 plus beautiful people that are with us so far. Once again, if you would like to see my comedy special, you can do so early on my Patreon store. It's only $10 Canadian. That's 30 cents American. And I'm releasing it for free on YouTube once we get to 1,000 subscribers. So hit the sub, hit the sub, hit the sub. I love y'all. We will be back for you next week on another episode of Black Zeus, the podcast. This has been season 5, episode 19. Bitch!
This is Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5.
I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Once again, the Patreon is launched. If you do want to watch my comedy special right now, you can do so. It's only $10, and you can get it as part of the subscription fee. So, like, if you subscribe to the Patreon, you can get it that way, or you can just buy it outright for $10 that way. Once again, for transparency, I will release the comedy special for free on the YouTube once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So you can also just hit the subscriber button and just do that. You can support that way, whichever way you want to support. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. I don't necessarily use it the way everybody else does, but I'm there if you want to find me. AKA Black Zeus is the person to find on those platforms.